Welcome to the Startable Vlog, the place where everyone can be an entrepreneur. I'm Nicole Dickens, the founder of Zoetica, where we help people start, launch, then scale their ideas for maximum impact. And now the Startable community itself is all about helping those in the early stages of entrepreneurship discover, then launch their ideas into the world. And it will forever be free to join. We're continuing our series on creating capacity. How do you find the time and other resources? Because it is more than just time, the resources you need to start up, to do the tremendous work of actually starting up. Starting up is hard, but not impossible, and it is actually accessible to everyone. Yes, I said it. Anyone can start something up. It's just a matter of doing what's necessary to make it happen, and some folks call that hustle. So where do you start? Where should you start? Well, from the inside out, of course. Taking some time to reflect on the pain or difficulty you want to see changed. And we've talked about this quite a bit. Innovation does come out of necessity. Asking yourself if you are the one to fix it. Do you want to be the one to fix it? Do you have what it takes to fix it? If you know this is the challenge you want to take on, then the next step is to bring your next nearest community in on it, in the conversation and thought process. That would be your family, the people in your life who rely on you and will be directly affected by your journey into entrepreneurship. You want to start talking with them first. And we'll spend a little time on that point in another post. Then you need to start looking around your life for the junk in it. The stuff that's taking up precious time and space, that's not giving you any real return, and just cut those ties. These could be lurking any and everywhere, guys. So you want to do a thorough inventory of what's in your life. There are relationships that are just draining you and not returning you anything at all. And I call those vampire relationships, emotional vampire relationships to be specific. They're the jobs that just take too much valuable time that could be put to use elsewhere. Like fixing those things around the house that would make life easier, that would make it more pleasant. Pick up a new service or two that will save you time shopping, cleaning, and doing your yard work, whatever. Now, if those things I just mentioned bring you joy, then by all means, you must keep them. As a matter of fact, do your darndest to keep the things that bring you joy. But I'm going to tell you this now. Those things are a lot less than you actually think. What I've learned about myself in this journey, I love solitude way more than I ever thought. And I appreciate the odd afternoon or day, even when I'm not being badgered by the needs of someone else. Because sometimes that's just how it feels to me, y'all. I ain't going to lie. But remember, the goal is to get lean on that stuff that will not contribute to you getting started, and it can and probably will include the reduction or removal altogether of the people, places, and things that aren't going in the direction you now want to go. You are creating space in your calendar or whatever you use to schedule time. And if you use nothing, find something to track how you spend your time. There are many, many, many free apps out there that's going to help you do that. Look, I, like the rest of the world, have just come off of a very intense season that included dealing with some family business back east. I'm feeling the aftermath of a year-long pandemic that has ended with some grueling time working through some hard things. I've gotten behind on Startable and a few other things as a result. I'll get caught up. I realize a vacay just isn't in the cards anytime soon for me because of so many reasons. And so I've made the decision to make this summer the summer of me, where I work on only the things that are going to push my future forward and step back from everything else that was taking up my time, but giving less back to me in return. I'm treating the things I do for mental health, like exercising and relaxing in good company, like I treat my work, scheduling it and checking them off when they get done. I'm also no longer packing my day end to end, leaving space to take in all that has happened in the last year, listening to the communities of which I'm a part for anything that could be useful to the other parts of my life, which includes Zoetica and Startable. And while I've given this mode a summer to just heal from all that the last year brought us, this may become something more permanent for me, and I am truly, truly happy about that. So, this is cleanup time in your life. And after this past year, folks, it makes proper sense for us to be doing this now. Use this global turning point as we seek to come out of the pandemic as a reason to get rid of all the junk that's holding you back, the stuff that won't or shouldn't even go in the direction you're now headed. Go and get that thing started that could change the world or even just your neighborhood, because that is big enough. It's time to make the time to get something done.